Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, January 28th. So, a couple things I want to talk about today. First, Phil Godlewski did a live last night. I just spent pretty much an hour and a half watching that whole thing. And I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in the ending. And my reasoning for that is I was with him from the beginning of it when he was giving facts, different facts about how the old Joe Biden came out when he died, how the new guy came in, how that all came about. And all the way through, I was like, okay, I'll buy that, I'll buy that, I'll buy that. And then at the very end, when he started saying, I think this and I think that and I think this and I think that, I was like, oh, so this is just another speculation again. I wished he'd have started off with that in the beginning so I would have known what I was getting prepared for. So that I'm like, I can buy a lot of what he said. This is what I might not be so into buying. And I don't know, this is again my opinion only. If the rest of the world has to spend an hour and a half getting the background of how Joe Biden comes out of office and all of the stuff that he is saying is going to happen, nobody's going to watch that. Nobody's going to watch an hour and a half worth of stuff. We already know. I've been spending 2 years trying to wrap my head around everything that has been happening, the background and stuff. There's a lot of information that I have taken in over the last couple of years to understand what's going on. That's one of the reasons why there's so many sleepers still, is they have not taken in this information. They don't have time to do that. So I don't know how in the world they're going to pluck him out of there and do what he says and then have the whole world go, oh, okay, I get that, and it totally makes sense. I have a little problem with that. The other issue that I have been watching this freedom rally in Canada all week. And I feel like I feel like it's like the first spring day and it's 70 degrees out and you're stuck inside at work and all you want to be doing is outside playing in the nice weather. Now, granted, it's been 30 degrees below zero in Canada and all of these people have come together. Just watching that excites the hell out of me. And on this live that he had last night, he made a comment about, and I'm talking about Phil, he made a comment about having like 1 million people watching. And he's been talking about these events that are going to happen that's going to show everybody what's going on. I'm like, he had the prime opportunity to talk about the event that is happening right now in Canada. It has started in Australia. It's starting in Europe where the people are starting to take their power back. And he did not mention that once. That's a little frustrating for me. Is like, does he not know what's going on up there? Why would he not promote the people taking their power back? I don't get that. That is very confusing to me. So I'm a little frustrated at the moment because I just got through watching all of that stuff. I had a different video that I was going to do this morning, and now it's coming out differently. So that's my opinion on that whole thing. I mean, yeah, he had some good points, some valid facts at the beginning of it, and okay, I'm like, why in the hell would you not take that opportunity to bring in the other event in the world that's going on that is actually making a big fucking difference with people taking their power back? Don't get that. Don't understand that. Back to the Freedom Rally. I have been, I've got several channels that I've started following. My favorites are the ones that they are putting the music to, all of the trucker stuff. And We're Not Going to Take It Anymore was one that came out, I think, yesterday or the day before. And then the song that I posted on my Soul Purpose Insight Telegram channel. So that stuff has me really ramped up. And the energy that is all bringing is very, very exciting. And the other part about that is so exciting that I have been waiting for different reasons, but I did a little investigation because I wanted to figure out how many truckers were of the male population. There were different things that showed up on Dr. Google, but it seemed anywhere from like 2% to 10% were females. So that means we'll just go with 90% of the trucker population is male. What I see from that whole thing is that the male population are finally standing up and taking their power back, because the feminine energy has been ahead of the game on balancing, getting in tune with their intuition and all of that stuff. And so I mean, in all of the spiritual groups, it was always the majority of the people in there were the women. I'm not saying there were not men that were spiritually awakened. I'm just saying the majority of them were women. The women were the ones that woke up or were whatever, practicing that stuff first, and then the men are coming second. So, and that was by divine plan. So now we have all of these masculine energies waking up and coming in to take their power back. So this is the one thing that I want to say. I am pretty certain that you don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of men having their arms twisted to do this freedom rally. I am going to say that their intuition told them this was something that had to be done. That means that they have finally started feeling into their intuition. They have started listening into their intuition. And that is one of the things that had to happen in order for us to go to New Earth. So as I see it, and what I think, and my speculation is, I have been waiting for the masculine energy to step in their power since, we'll say, 2018-ish. It all goes along with that twin flame journey, watching the struggles that the masculine energy have been through, the lessons they've had to learn, the stopping the people pleasing and doing what is right for them. And I feel like this trucker rally all over the world now is the men finally standing up and taking their power back. And that, again, has to happen in order for New Earth to flip over. So while Phil wants to talk about what's going on in the United States and Biden coming out of office and this person getting arrested and whatever, I am seeing this divine masculine rally being a bigger catalyst than what he's talking about. That's just my opinion. I mean, again, mine's an opinion channel, I guess, but I also use my intuition, and I have, again, followed that divine masculine journey for a long time. And I'm not saying that, there's not been men that have already been balanced and in their place, but one of the reasons the world got the way it was because of toxic feminine, toxic masculine energy who would roll over anybody and everything to make money, to get their way. And that has to stop before the world is going to flip over into this new earth that we're all waiting on. So if you all want to follow me on Facebook, I have been posting the heck out of stuff on Facebook. When I first started posting stuff 2 or 3 days ago, I had a very few people that would like it. And as I have posted more and more stuff, because I've talked to some people at work, did you know about the rally up in, what's going on in Canada? Most of the people do not know it, even the ones that I would consider somewhat awake. I talked to one person yesterday that knew what was going on in Canada. He seemed to be fairly aware of everything, and we were talking about conspiracy theories at work yesterday. But the other people that I have talked to did not know what was going on in Canada. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh God, sorry you guys. Anyway, Facebook. So as I have started posting on Facebook, I feel like there maybe were a couple of people that knew what was going on because they immediately liked it. And now it seems like more and more people are starting to catch on what's going on. I've been posting pictures of all of the people coming together. I've been posting the videos of the rally stuff with the music that is pumping people up. Again, I have watched some of these videos over and over and over again, and especially at lunchtime, because it's raising my vibrations. And I think that whole trucker rally is raising the vibrations, especially of Canada, and it is trickling out into the rest of the world. So while I stepped away from Facebook for a long time, I feel like I have to go on there a lot more right now, because those seem to be the people that don't know what's going on. They don't watch the stuff that you and I watch. So half the world did not know that Canada was taking their balls back and heading to Parliament. And I would assume that most of you know that, I think it was yesterday, Justin Trudeau conveniently came down with COVID, and he will be quarantining at home for the next 5 days, which means that he's not going to be able to talk to anybody in person when they all show up at Parliament on Sunday. I think that's pretty hilarious. We know he doesn't have his balls at the moment. So anyhow, if you want to come and join me on Facebook, it's Jody Stone, JODISTONE, and those are the people right now that seem to not know what's going on and need to be woke up more about that. And I can speak with I can speak with pictures on there and say a few comments. And again, it seems like it's starting to take off a little bit more, people commenting or at least liking it. And as we know, if I'm on Facebook, I scroll. I may not comment or even like anything, but I see what's going on. So that is my purpose, I guess, this week, is to just stick that stuff in people's faces, because I feel like, again, this is big, big, big for so many reasons. And it is literally, the world is taking their power back, and a lot of people need to know what's going on. So I'm going to say this rally is a major part of that avalanche that is coming down the pike. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.